meanest woman I've ever seen. Guess if you say so, well, I'll have to pack my bags and go. That's right, hit the road, Jack. Don't you come back no more, no more, no more, no more. Hit the road, Jack. Don't you come back no more. Don't you come back no more. Now help me. Don't you come back no more. Don't you come back no more. I'll be good. Don't you come back no more. Oh, please. Don't you come back no more. Oh, come on, baby. Give me a chance. Don't you come back no more. All right. Don't you come back no more. Okay. Don't you come back no more. No. Don't you come back no more.
Hallelujah. Welcome to the Duncan Showroom.
Hallelujah.
Episode 101.
We've got a packed house for
It's
it,
a
too.
packed house for 101. The Eugene and Billy Show with our special guest, Leenie, Beenie. The Three Musketeers ride again.
That's right.
And we're very excited. Lord Jevity John and the Reverend Dr. Tim Ted Cadillac back in the house, all the way from Montreal. The International Folk Alliance. With no sleep. And they're feisty, man. They're feisty. Oh, I'm hearing myself here, Tim. What's happening? Oh, I hit mutt. I'm not trained.
What's that sound?
I'm not trained.
Just go down here.
Go down. Just go down. There he is, folks. Look.
It's a good thing there are
That's
no
his-
commercials.
There he is. Looking good as ever. Oh, that one. Sorry.
We can do
That
that.
makes sense. How's everybody doing? Hey.
Doing fine.
You doing
know.
good, Gene?
Yeah, a little bit under the weather, but other than that, I'm good.
You wouldn't know by the look of you. You look stellar. You just look number one there.
Yeah.
Yes. Yesterday you sounded like not good.
It
But
sounded like Louis Armstrong.
yeah, that's right. Yeah. A little bit of a in the upper regions.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
Lots of drugs today, huh?
Yeah.
Good. And,
Every day.
you were-
Not just today, every day.
You were saying that you had an exciting Sunday. You were down at the Queens for the, part of Black History Month, but the celebration of Frank Alexander.
Yes, it was really good. Very, very good. Yeah.
Yes, Frank
very
was
good.
well loved, wasn't he?
Yeah. Lots of relatives there. They were all, some of them hadn't seen each other in a long time, or
Yeah.
some of them were just meeting each other for the first time.
Mm.
Yeah,
Are
it
you
was
kidding?
good. I mean, I'm not related. Alexander Smith, no.
Not really, you think? No? Right.
Alexander Smith.
That's a good name. Where was he from originally?
Well, they lived out here from.
Well, not now,
Lived
but-
in Victoria,
Yeah.
but they're from BC here.
Yeah. No, I just wondered where he was born, but that's okay.
Oh, I think,
if he was
I
an
think-
Easterner like us.
No,
he wasn't?
I
Oh.
think they're from here.
I had his album a while ago, and I used to see him in the old days at the Swan. He'd come out to the jams with the brats
yeah.
and stuff. And, he was a good entertainer. Like you, kind of had the, hey.
Yeah, he started him and Jackie started the blues jam in Nanaimo at the
They
Queens.
did it together.
Yeah,
Nice. Well, it's successful. Glad she's kept it on.
yeah,
Must have been hard in the time after he passed, but
yeah.
she's done a good job.
But she's the president now of the
Woo.
Folk Guild.
The Blues Society.
Blues Society, yeah.
That's a different thing, I think. But and she also president of the festival in the summer.
Yeah,
Nice. Huh. Which you played at 2
Yeah.
years running.
Yeah, I did
Nice.
it last year.
Had a good time.
Was it last year? Time goes by so quickly.
I know.
Time goes by so
Quickly. Now. And you said you got up and made up a blues song on the spot, which we've seen you do. It was fun, eh?
Yeah, that was fun.
Nice.
And the place was jam-packed, and it was good, yeah.
Yeah. Good outing. Nice. Well, what are your plans for the spring? What's on the docket?
Well, my plans for the spring.
Sure.
Well, let's see. I don't know yet. I just gotta. I gotta try and find a manager.
There you do. You're working on your repertoire, so you're ready at least. We know that.
So I'll be ready.
Yeah. A manager. Oh, good.
Yeah. But you're getting ready to do some plays, aren't you?
Oh, shite, yeah, Gene. We're almost through the auditions for 2 Shakespeare plays, A Comedy of Errors and Anthony and Cleopatra. Actually, we need an Anthony, so you, Tim, could come and read for that one. He's gonna be busy. Aiden would make a good Anthony. Gene, you're a little long in the tooth, but we need. As Mary is Cleopatra, so that would work. It's when his second lover, I think, is like 18. People might be a bit thrown off by that.
Oh, really?
Sure. So we need an Anthony who's in his 30s, maybe would work.
Oh, I see.
Yeah. So if you know of anyone,
Peter.
Beans, yeah, somebody talented.
Somebody talented.
Yeah. But no, yeah, we're looking forward to a great season, having 2 again in the summer. And,
Are you going to do it here? Do a bit of it here, or?
No, we always preview them at 39 days, though.
Well, that's
I think
right,
for
yeah.
every year that we've done it, we've previewed at 39 days. In fact, it was almost 5 hours of Shakespeare straight last year because of the 2 plays. So John loves it.
Yeah.
And Mr. Gossie plays sometimes before, a little bit in the middle, sometimes at the end. So he's kind of our guitarist behind the curtain.
The curtain,
which is great.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's got the atmospheric tunes that work really well with it too.
Yeah.
So. Yeah, we'll be at 39 days, I'm sure. Well, what are you gonna start us off with, young fella?
I already did it.
Oh, we missed it. Jeez. I blinked.
I already did it, I think.
Oh, all right then.
I'm not sure.
Okay.
Well, we'll see what we can do here. This is this is a tune I learned when I was a teenager, and well, all the bands used to do this song. I think it was. You could go up and down Yonge Street and hear all these different songs, like Sitting on the Dock of the Bay or
very
Mustang
popular.
Sally. Every band,
Yeah.
whatever came on the radio, the bands in Toronto would do it. But this is one of them. I'm going to Kansas City, here I come. Going to Kansas City, here I come. They got some pretty little women there, and I'm gonna get me one. I'll be standing on the corner, 12th Street and Vine. I'll be standing on the corner, 12th Street and Vine, with my Kansas City baby and a bottle of Kansas City wine. Well, I might take a train, I might take a plane. If I have to walk, well, I'm gonna just say I'm going to Kansas City, here I come. They got some pretty little women there, and I'm gonna get me one. Oh, yeah. Boom, bam, 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 boom, bam, 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 I'm going to Kansas City, here I come. Going to Kansas City, here I come. They got some pretty little women there, and I'm gonna get me one. Well, if you see that woman, oh, tell her I'm right. I'm gonna love her day and night. Going to Kansas City, here I come. They got some pretty little women there, and I'm gonna get me one. They got some pretty little women there, and I'm gonna get me one. come. Here I come. Kansas City kid, doop 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 bum 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 bum. They got some pretty little women there, and I'm gonna get me. Pretty little women there, and I'm gonna get me. Pretty little women there, and I'm gonna get me one.
Oh, hey, oh, all right. Now we're talking. Classics. Classics from Young Street.
Classics from Young Street, yes.
Could you safely say that you never covered Mustang Sally? Ever? Or maybe.
I did it for a little bit, and then I stopped doing it.
You did, yeah.
Yeah, and then I was in when I moved out to the island here, I was in a band called the Valiants.
I remember that.
And they're up from Courtney area, and we were supposed to play at the Blues Club in Victoria.
Yeah.
But we were only hired. I wasn't the leader of the band, but the band leader told us that we got hired because the people that owned the place told them that they would hire us only if we didn't do Mustang Sally.
You never play that.
Because every band that went in there did Mustang Sally,
Right.
and they were getting just so tired of it.
It got played a lot.
Drove them crazy, yeah.
Yeah, a little overplayed.
So we got to play at the Blues Jam and a club, but we didn't do Mustang Sally. And sometimes I think about it. I just think about it, but I don't.
Yeah.
Mustang Sally.
It's not that compelling, really.
Yeah.
It's well written. With the Blues Club, you mean the one on that you were the house band for? Was that what you're calling the Blues Club?
No, there
the
was
restaurant,
the House of Blues. It was
House of Blues.
The Blues.
What the heck was that?
I can't remember what street it was on. But anyways, the people that owned that started another club. And then they actually owned the Crofton pub for a while.
Well, it's the other pub where you were house band for a while. The second bar.
No, I wasn't a house band there. I was a house band at the what was it called? The Canoe Club or something?
No, Central.
The Central. I can't remember the name anymore.
Oh,
it was in Victoria. I was there for about 6 months.
Right, but I thought that was the couple that now own the Crofton.
Well, they did. They owned the Blues place, and then they got rid of that place and started a Central Bar and Grill.
Central Bar and Grill. I thought so.
Yeah, Central Bar and
See,
Grill.
John, we arrive places.
Yeah.
Come on now.
And so then I had the house band there. Then when that finished, they sold that, and they bought the Crofton pub for a while. Now somebody else owns it.
Somebody else what?
Owns
Crofton?
The Crofton pub.
No way. When did that happen? Beans.
Some years ago.
No, it didn't.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Where have I been?
I don't know.
Bill knows nothing. Here's what's important. Leenie's been wanting to ask you this year after year. Do you think this might be the year that you play Georgia once?
No.
No, this is not the year, Beans. Maybe next year.
No, I don't. I only sing. I haven't done that song in a while. But I do it with a band. I don't do it solo.
You wouldn't do it solo, okay?
No.
Yeah, that makes sense. Huh. All right then. Sorry, Beans. Well, on that happy note, would you like to introduce your guests?
When?
Leenie
Beenie.
Leenie Beenie, come on up.
Leenie Beenie, come on up. And Billy Levity.
All right, here we go.
The Billy and the Leenie. Leenie B. Leenie, and Billy. How are you doing?
The Three Musketeers
together again. We just thought we'd do it this way this week. And after Reverend Ted and...
The Reverend Dr. Ted.
Reverend
Cadillac.
Dr. Ted.
The Reverend Dr. Ted and Lord Levity John.
Yes.
Lord Jevity. Lord Jevity?
Lord Jevity. From the Evity brothers.
He is one of the Evity brothers, that's right. Was it two
The
Beans?
older of the two.
Older. He's well aged. Like a fine cheese.
Like a fine cheese.
Well, we're I'm excited because I think Gene's actually lined us up a couple of gigs this year, so we have a reason to live. The Three Musketeers. I mean, as a trio, not individually. Of course, we got many reasons to live. But, that's exciting.
I was so on board for that till the very end.
Were you?
Yeah. No.
Sometimes I pull it out of the fire, not all the time.
Yeah.
That's important to know. And
Do you have a new song or something?
this is new. It's new because it was in the pantomime. I was dressed as a donkey. So opening night, I go out there and I'm ready for my big number, and the lights go out. Did I tell you that?
No.
So it's completely in the dark, and the music starts. So I have to just go in the dark. And about halfway through the song, people realize the lights are not going to come back on, and they bring their phones out and turn on the flashlights. So it was like concert lighting. But yeah, an auspicious start to the playing this song. And I think in the show it was based on the Bing Crosby version, not the David Byrne version. But it's a lovely song that you will know. Feel free to sing along. And Beans and I are working this one up for the big act. You'll recognize it. Oh yeah. Oh, give me land, lots of land under starry skies above. Don't fence me in. Let me ride through the wide open country that I love. Don't fence me in. Let me be by myself in the evening breeze. Listen to the murmur of the cottonwood trees. Send me off forever, but I ask you please. Don't fence me in, just turn me loose. Let me straddle my own saddle underneath the starry sky. On my cayuse, let me wander over yonder till I see the mountains rise. I want to ride to the ridge where the west commences. Gaze at the moon until I lose my senses. I can't look at hovels and I can't stand fences. Don't fence me in. Don't fence me in. Oh, give me land, lots of land under starry skies above. Don't fence me in. Let me ride through the wide open country that I love. Don't fence me in. Let me be by myself in the evening breeze. Listen to the murmur of the cottonwood trees. Send me off forever, but I ask you please. Don't fence me in, just turn me loose. Let me straddle my own saddle underneath the starry sky. On my cayuse, let me wander over yonder till I see the mountains rise. I want to ride to the ridge where the west commences. Gaze at the moon until I lose my senses. I can't look at hovels and I can't stand fences. Don't fence me in. Don't fence me in. Don't fence me in. Alrighty then.
Yeah. Don't fence me in.
Well, we've only just begun to practice that one, so this is an exciting moment. You know what I thought, Gene, is if we're going to go on the road with Eugene Smith again, I should bring out some more positive tunes, not just the death and murder ballads that I've been playing.
We do love those happy
We
ones.
do love those happy ones, yeah.
Yeah.
Especially for the summer crowds. And we haven't, I don't know if we booked a spot for the 39 days. We might be a little late because they're in big
I put our
demand.
names on the list.
Oh, you did? Very
Yeah.
smart. Thank you. And you have a Beenie solo spot too, I hope? At least one?
Fingers crossed.
Fingers crossed, yes. And the thing I'm excited about for you is your birthday's coming up on
April 11th. It's a
April
Friday.
11th. Every year, Tim. It comes on the same day. And how many years have you done a show here for your birthday?
I think this will be maybe the 4th year.
Oh, Lord God. That's
Yeah.
exciting.
We'll have to go back and I'll look in the history, but I think it might be the 4th one.
I think the most memorable one was maybe 2 years ago where you had so many balloons. And do you remember, was that 2 years ago?
Yeah, Malachi and Lisa
They
got me
decorated.
really beautiful purple balloons.
Right.
Yeah.
Purple.
Yeah.
That was a great night. And but you've got a special plan this year. You allowed to say it, or is you going to keep that a secret?
No, let's keep it a secret.
Let's keep that a
Thus
secret.
far.
Okay. There will be a show.
Well,
and
I've asked the Reverend Dr. Ted Cadillac
yes.
if he would sing with you and I
Oh, that's
on
great.
Burn It Down.
And 2 drums. Are we going to do 2 drums and double singing, or we'll work? Maybe we should practice, Tim. What do you think?
We'll sort
We'll
it out.
see.
We'll sort it out.
It's
Yeah.
a secret. Shh. Shh. We
Yeah.
got any Illuminati songs we can flash?
Listen.
What?
No.
No. Okay. Anyway, I'm excited about that, and but also, what tell us about the other gigs you're doing this spring.
On the March 23rd, I'm gonna go over to Vancouver and play a concert at Cliff's. It's
Where
31
explain
seats.
Cliffs? It's exciting. It's
Cliff Morrison, he's a incredible lover of music in Vancouver, and he has a little house concert venue over by the Beenie. He's ran it for about 11 years now, and yeah, it's a listening venue. And I'm gonna have a buddy of mine come in and record it. So I'm gonna have a little live album made
that's
there.
great.
Yeah,
That's
I'm
exciting,
really
eh?
looking forward to it. My buddy Mark is coming up from. Well, you guys know Mark.
We
He's
know Mark.
coming up from Campbell River. Yeah,
Mark
Mark
Hawley.
Hawley and Graham Strang is gonna be there. My friend Alicia Rollins is gonna do some harmonies.
That's going to be awesome.
Yeah, we have our esteemed triangle soloist showing up. She's on the poster.
Good on the triangle. Yes.
Yeah, it's gonna be great.
No, I'm excited about that because the boys really know how to complement your music. I mean, they both work hard in their own style to learn your songs and enhance
I love
them.
What they bring. Yeah.
They bring a lot of stuff,
Yeah.
a lot of good vibes.
Them and all their curly hair.
They both have curly hair.
They
That's
have
right.
very curly hair. It's
Whoa,
cool. Yeah.
it's intense. Gene, it's not like this curly, but it's curly.
Still
it's
way
not
cooler
dread.
than I.
Okay, curly.
Curly. What about you, Gene? What are you going to do in your birthday this year?
Yeah.
Breathe.
Ooh, that's a good plan. I should fit some of that in too.
I may get up.
No, I don't. I have no plans right yet. I'll just.
Oh.
First, I have to get there.
You have to get there, right? In good stead. Yeah.
First, I have to get there.
Maybe I should do something. 65 is kind of an important one.
That's a milestone
Should I
birthday.
throw a party
Yeah.
or something? Yeah.
I'll show up.
You'll show up?
Yeah.
Okay, Gene, will you show up?
If I'm here, yeah.
Gene, if you're here. Gene came in my 40th, and we didn't know each other that well, but he brought some cards and something else kind of novel. You went to a novelty shop, which I thought was quite interesting, and brought me some interesting things.
Yeah.
By the lake. Remember, we're down by the lake.
Yeah.
Yeah. And we've been friends ever since. Yes. Well, here's one. Speaking of murder ballads, it's not quite a murder.
Talk about murder.
No, I don't mean to
I
say
just gotta
murder.
say,
Just have a
what-
word there.
what I do is when you do all these songs about killing and stuff. I was going to say, well, I've been watching the news with. I don't want to get into what's going on in the states and all that stuff. So after
Don't go there.
but what I'm trying to say is, what I do is after I finish watching some of that, then I put on the Honeymooners
Oh, good. That's
with Jackie
Yay.
Gleason, just to cheer myself.
good. Good.
Just to move the mood.
That
around
is
a little
perfect
bit.
relief for Politico madness. Yeah.
To the moon.
Aye.
Put on the Honeymooners.
That's a good remedy for world madness at the moment. That's right. No, this isn't really a murder ballad. It's more like you broke my heart and it hurts me to see you
A tearjerker.
ballad. It's a tearjerker.
I like to put a little bit more attitude in it than that.
Oh, yes, so we will. And, you mentioned Lynn Miles, and Gene said, did she date so-and-so, which we're not sure about, but we know she dated this guy for a while, and they were quite infamous. And I believe Wilder Than Her was written about Lynn. I'm pretty darn sure, aren't you, Ted? Because they're both kind of wild and crazy back then. She's Canadian. She's from Ottawa. I can pretty much guarantee that song was written about her. And then the gay ladies took it over and made it a million seller, didn't they, Beans?
It's true.
Yeah, a big song. And Fred go, well, I didn't know I was such a good lesbian songwriter. And now I'm going to write lesbian song after lesbian song. Well, it wasn't funny when he said it either. So I'm just quoting him. I didn't, shut up and play, Bill. How's this one go? No, I can't remember.
Quick.
Yeah. Yesterday I saw you were out on the town again. Oh, you had your back to me, you were talking to some of your friends. Well, they must have said something, you turned and your face went red. Well, I guess that I ain't done my crying yet. Well, I guess that I ain't done my crying yet. Oh, the last time I saw you said that's the way that things go. Oh, it rains when you need it, man, it pours when you don't. Well, you finished my drink, you took my last cigarette. Well, I guess that I ain't done my crying yet. Well, I guess that I ain't done my crying yet. Oh. If I had me some money, I'd buy me a ticket right now. Yeah, get me a truck and get on out of this town. If I had me the choice, you'd be the one I forget. Well, I guess that I ain't done my crying yet. All I guess that I ain't done my crying yet. Oh, out on the edge of town, you know the circle is small. Yeah, the talk is cheap, they take it right to the wall. And lately it's been your name written on it. Well, I guess that I ain't done my crying yet. Yeah, I guess that I ain't done my crying yet. Oh, all I guess that I ain't done my crying yet. All I guess that I ain't done my crying yet. Hee-haw! Whoa, thank you. Thanks, gang. Hee-haw. I just remembered that show. That was a heck of a good time. Thanks, Fred. I see he and Jin are still touring in Texas. Fred Eaglesmith.
Oh, yeah.
He married one of the Jin sisters. Perfect.
I saw Fred on, what was it, David Letterman or what
Oh,
was it?
my God, in the steampunk clothes and with
Yeah,
the
the
long trench coat.
Yeah, the hat. Was
Yeah,
it David
yeah.
Letterman or was it?
Yeah, Letterman,
was,
yes.
Was it?
Yep.
I went, what was
Whoa.
he doing? What have they done to him?
Oh, he totally went sort of cabaret, vaudeville-y, and almost, and a lot of it was more of a comedy show after a while. He talked a lot. So he kind of went away from those, the ballads and
Oh, really?
comedy.
It looked really strange, though, on
Yeah.
David Letterman with that suit on, whatever it was he had on.
He toured a lot of miles, man. He put in the work.
Furry hat or some kind of
Was
furry.
it furry?
Well, it was had some kind
Something.
of fuzz on it.
That was his beard, I think. Just tied it up top. Well, we're certainly glad to be back and working on our second 100.
Wait.
What?
I got to say
What?
something.
What?
Because I just noticed some kind of fuzz.
Yeah.
When he said it had some kind of fuzz on it, some kind of fuzz would be a great band name.
Oh, there you go.
Some
about
kind
it.
of fuzz.
Some kind
Think
of
about
buzz.
Some
All
kind
right,
of
think
fuzz.
about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anybody talking to us tonight, Ted? No?
Yeah, we got John O'Flynn. Eddie.
Hi, John.
Hey.
Yeah, and he said, what did he say? Leenie Beenie, finally.
Finally.
Hello,
Where you been
darling.
all our life, John O'Flynn? Leanie's been here a bunch.
Oh, it's good to see your voice.
Yeah.
John maybe hasn't seen Leenie do a
We got a
solo
bunch of
show here
people
for a while.
watching, but there's no one talking. So
Oh, that's good. Well,
Is
we
that
could
good?
advertise, perhaps. That might help us.
advertise? What's that?
Well,
What-
just
what
tell
is that?
people that we'll be here. I
I'm
want to
wait-
show off my
I'm
socks.
waiting for our pictures and names on a big billboard on the island here.
That's right.
We got Abby Shirley Greif watching too. Does anyone know her?
Who?
Abby Shirley Green.
Abby Shirley Greif. Hi, Abby.
Hi, Abby.
Welcome.
Thanks for watching.
Thanks for watching.
She's watching on Facebook.
Nice.
Cool.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, 2 weeks we might have John Wayne and Wayne Kozak.
Oh,
Yep.
I love them.
We're shopping around for Blue Moon Marquee.
We're
So
gonna
if
have
you guys
John
are
Wade
watching,
for a change.
we're good. Yeah, it's a new guy.
He's hardly ever been.
He's-
here.
I
hardly ever
love
been.
John Wayne.
We all love John
That
Wade.
smile, come on.
You can't help but love John Wade.
Ah, and all the
And that
musical
bass player?
history. Yeah.
And his shoes.
That bass. I
Dude.
hope
I
he's
haven't
listening.
seen his shoes.
Oh, he's always got nice shoes.
I gotta take a look next time.
He's well-dressed,
He's the
he
best
has good
dressed bass
shoes.
player ever.
Ooh,
Beans,
yeah.
please. A little bit? Come on.
What?
Oh, really? Okay.
What's that?
Nothing.
Did I miss something?
No, well, no.
101, eh?
101, yeah.
101.
Nice. We had some fun, Gene. Have we had fun along the way? I
Oh,
think
yeah. We've had a lot of really good guests on the show.
We have.
And I didn't know it was going to last this long.
No, we
It's
didn't.
101, baby. Date
know.
night.
What, 4 years?
Date night, 101.
Just 4 years?
It's about 4 years since COVID, yeah.
Yeah,
so-
2020 we started.
So hopefully
Yeah.
people will go back and look through the whole catalog.
Yeah.
It's a good one.
Well, good night, everybody. Hope you enjoyed the show. Well, good night, everybody. Hope you enjoyed the show. Well, come on back again in 2 weeks, and we'll play some more. Come on now, Leenie.
Night, everybody. Hope you enjoyed the show.
All right.
I said good night, everybody. I hope you enjoyed the show. Billy's the only one not wearing sunglasses. I hope you do next week, though.
I might. Well, good night, everybody. I hope you enjoyed this show. Singled out for not wearing sunglasses, Billy. Well, good night, everybody. I hope you enjoyed this show. Tune in to Duncan Showroom at 7:30. You might see a little flow for the love of words, baby. Yeah.
Well, good night, everybody. Hope you had a good time. Well, good night, everybody.
Good night, everybody.
Well, good night, everybody.
Good night, everybody.
Well, come on back in 2 weeks. Oh, no, we'll play you some more. Oh, yeah. Boom, 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 boom. Hey, yeah. Well, good night, everybody.
Good night, everybody.
Well, good night, everybody.
Oh, good night, everybody.
Well, good night, everybody.
Oh, good night, everybody.
Well, good night, everybody.
Good night, everybody.
Well, come on back again in 2 weeks, and we'll play you some more. Good night, everybody.
All right. Thank you, Eugene Smith. My name is Bill Leenie. This is Leenie Beenie. Thanks to the Duncan Showroom and the Reverend Dr. Ted Cadillac and Lord Jevity John and our special guests in-house. We'll see you in 2 weeks. 2 weeks.
2 weeks.
Thank you, everybody.
Good night, everybody.
Woohoo.
You're the meanest woman I've ever seen. Guess if you say so, well, I'll have to pack my bags and go. That's right, hit the road, Jack. Don't you come back no more, no more, no more, no more. Hit the road, Jack. Don't you come back no more. Don't you come back no more. Now, help me. Don't you come back no more.
Don't you come back no more.
I'll be good.
Don't you come back no more.
Oh, please.